And now, at last, after so many years of procrastinating, I finally decided to build myself a CinemaRig setup for my one-man operation research video documenting activities. It all began with the purchase of a basic small rig cage and a hand grip handle. This later expands to the inclusion of rod-mounted camera base plate and follow focus. The rod mount camera base plate is fitted to a Manfrotto quick release mount, which now gives me the flexibility of either using it handheld operation or a tripod mounted configuration. It is a very solid and steady assembly. The added weight to the rig gives me a smoother stabilization and help reduces shake for my video footages. Taken apart, it's much more easier and lighter to carry around. Ultimately, more and more accessories are added to the earlier CinemaRig, which I will explain in depth later on. I'm very pleased with how the CinemaRig finally turns out to be, and I'm looking forward to using it in the fieldwork pretty soon. The quick release mount allows for a super fast unmounting of the CinemaRig from the tripod. And as you can see, part of the CinemaRig weight is supported by the neck strap, which allows for a much more fluid handling. Let us now look closely at all the components that I had assembled. Moving away from previewing the tiny flip screen at the back of the camera body, through using the HDMI cable, the screen display is now transferred to a bigger LED monitor mounted at the front of the top hand grip. All audio recording to the camera is captured through the Shure shotgun microphone, which can also simultaneously save the audio file into an internal SD card. Alternatively, for voice clarity, there is also the audio input from the Endure wireless mic transmitter and receiver clipped on the top of the battery V-pack mount plate. To the V mount plate, I attach a FX Lion 50 watt-hour external battery that powers the LCD monitor through D-tap connection, powering the A7 camera battery through USB micro B, the wireless mic through USB micro B, and LED pocket light through USB-C. The V-mount body itself has more extra USB-A output, one 8V and two 12V connection socket to power other accessories. The space between the camera flap screen and the V-mount plate, I velcroed a clear plastic pouch to store earphones and lapel mics, etc. I also added another hand grip holder to the right side of the small rib cage for extra hold. To the front of the 24 to 300mm telephoto lens, I fitted a matte box that will shade it from lens flare as well as to protect the lens screen. I can also attach a circular variable ND filter to the lens whenever needed. Whenever extra lighting is needed, I fitted a dimmable 50W LED light box on a ball joint connector arm attached to the front of the top handlebar.